Fans, get ready because the following information could completely change how you view this season's title race. A bold rivalry plan may be about to be destroyed before it even gets off the ground, while alternative negotiations are beginning to gain momentum behind the scenes. And it doesn't stop there. In addition to the moves that could bolster the wings, there are also important changes happening in the paint, with decisions that put enormous pressure on those who need to prove their worth immediately. We're talking about a sequence of events that, if confirmed, could alter the entire balance of the conference, leaving the Los Angeles team not only ready to compete, but take control of the narrative in the West. So, stick with me until the end, because every detail connects and reveals how this puzzle could determine the franchise's immediate future. And before we dive into this full analysis, subscribe to the channel, and answer in the comments, which type of reinforcement do you think would make the most difference right now? A wing player or an impactful player in the paint? Let's begin with Andrew Wiggins, the name that just won't go away when it comes to trade rumors. For Golden State, moving Wiggins to get Jimmy Butler was already a tough call, but one that paid off immediately as Butler turned into a strong second option alongside Stephen Curry. Still, with Wiggins now back on the trade board, the Los Angeles Lakers are circling, and according to NBA insider Mark Stein, they're serious about making a move. The Lakers, fresh off securing Luka Doncic on a massive 3-year, $165 million extension, are looking for that versatile two-way forward who can play perfectly off Luka and LeBron. And here's the twist. Wiggins doesn't just fit perfectly in Los Angeles. He would also be the exact piece the Warriors are missing right now. Golden State's idea of a dream lineup with Curry, Butler, Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Al Horford sounds terrifying, but that dream could be crushed before it even begins if the Lakers strike first. Financially, the Warriors can't make this reunion happen until mid-season, which gives Rob Pelinka and the Lakers months of open runway to close a deal. Imagine Wiggins as a third or even fourth scoring option in LA, thriving as a catch-and-shoot threat while locking down defensively. The irony of this tug-of-war only adds more fuel to the rivalry, and the Lakers' chance to steal away what Golden State desperately needs makes this story all the more electric. But while Wiggins could be a blockbuster name, he isn't the only forward on the Lakers' radar right now. That takes us directly into the case of Keldon Johnson, a 6-year veteran of the San Antonio Spurs, who is quickly being identified as one of the most realistic trade candidates available. Johnson is not a superstar, but he is a proven scorer who could instantly give the Lakers much-needed production off the bench. As Ryan Stano from Lakers on SI pointed out, the Lakers simply don't have a reliable bench scorer. Gabe Vincent can't stay healthy. Jake LaRavia hasn't found consistency, and the team seems to have moved on from Dalton Connect. This is where Johnson comes in. Last season, he played 77 games, averaging 12.7 points for 0.8 rebounds, and shooting an efficient 48.2% from the field. The concern? His three-point shooting sat at 31.8%, which should be a sticking point for a Lakers team desperate for better floor spacing. Financially, Johnson is under contract at $17.5 million annually for the next 2 years, making him a manageable trade target. One potential deal could see Rui Hachimura and Dalton Connect heading to San Antonio, giving the Spurs a sharpshooter to pair with Victor Wembanyama and a proven forward in Hachimura. For the Lakers, Johnson becomes a high-energy scorer off the bench who can relieve pressure from Luka and LeBron in second units. And if Johnson isn't the direction LA wants to go, there's still the name Haywood Highsmith floating as a budget alternative. With Brooklyn stacking assets, Highsmith could come cheaper than Wiggins and still provide depth at the wing. So, the question becomes clear. Should the Lakers swing big with Wiggins, play it smart with Johnson, or go bargain hunting with Highsmith? That's a decision Pelinka will need to make soon, especially as training camp gets closer. But while the front office debates which forward to bring in, another subplot is unfolding with the Lakers' big men rotation, and it centers around Trey Jemison and the pressure now falling squarely on DeAndre Ayton. Trey Jemison's story is one of persistence and timing, but right now, the timing just isn't his favor in Los Angeles. After splitting last season between the Lakers and their G League affiliate, Jemison provided hustle, defense, and size off the bench. He appeared in 22 NBA games, averaging 2.6 points and 2.8 rebounds in just over 10 minutes per contest, while putting up solid numbers in. the G League. However, with the Lakers' offseason moves, there's simply no spot for him. DeAndre Ayton arrived via the buyout market. Jackson Hayes is still in place as a backup, and Christian Koloko was added on a two-way deal. This left Jemison on the outside looking in, and now the New York Knicks are showing interest in possibly bringing him in as part of their depth chart. While the Knicks evaluate Jemison, the Lakers are left to bet heavily on Ayton. This is where things get risky. Playing alongside Doncic could be a career-saving opportunity for Ayton, who struggled with consistency and injuries in Phoenix and Portland. Last season, he averaged 14.4 points and 10.2 rebounds, but questions about his motor and health continue to linger. Now in LA, Ayton has a chance to change that narrative, but make no mistake, this is a high-stakes season for him. If he performs well, he could opt out of his contract early and secure another big payday. If not, his status as a top-tier big man could be permanently damaged. Jemison, meanwhile, might carve out a role elsewhere, but his departure underscores just how much pressure is on Ayton to deliver. And when you combine the uncertainty in the front court with the ongoing trade rumors for Wiggins and Johnson, you see a Lakers team that is not just preparing for the season, but actively shaping its future every single day. So Lakers fans, here's the big question I want to leave you with. If you had to choose between Andrew Wiggins, Keldon Johnson, or giving DeAndre Ayton full trust alongside Luka and LeBron, which move would you make to secure the team's future? Drop your answer in the comments. Hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single update on the purple and gold. This season isn't just about winning games. It's about making the right decisions before the window closes. And every rumor, every trade call, and every roster adjustment could decide whether the Lakers bring another championship back to Los Angeles.